Love you, Swami.
प्राणनाथं विभुं विश्वनाथं जगन्नाथनाथं सदानन्दभाजम् भवद्भव्यभूतेश्वरं भूतनाथं शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे गलेरुण्डमालं तनौ सर्पजालं महाकालकालं गणेशादिपालम् जटाजूटगङ्गोत्तरङ्गै विशालं शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे शिवं शङ्करं रामाकरं मण्डलं मण्डयन्तं महामण्डलं भस्मभूषाधरं तम् अनादिन्यपारं महामोहपारं शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे भटादो निवासं महाटाटहासं महापापनाशं सदा सुप्रकाशम् गिरीशं महेशं गणेशं सुरेशं शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे गिरीन्द्रात्मजा सङ्गृहीतार्थदेहं गिरौ संस्थितं सर्वदा पन्नगेहम् परब्रह्म ब्रह्मादिभिर्वन्द्यमानं शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे कपालं त्रिशूलं कराभ्यां ददानं पदाम्बोजनं रायकामं ददानम् बलिवर्धयानं सुदानं प्रदानं शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमीडे 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 शम्भुमीशानमीडे
Shakti, the sound of musical instruments, the chanting of the Vedas by the sages, the drum beats of Nandi, the dance of the maidens, and your worship has made me very happy. My happiness knows no bounds. Let all your thoughts, attain success anywhere, in anything, and at any time.
Narayana Narayana.
Welcome, Narada Muni.
Namaskaram, Swami.
Narada, what brings you all the way here to Kailash? What mischief are you cooking this time?
Shiv Shiva. Oh Sarveshwara. Nothing, Swami. I was just passing by and saw the Balakas, Ganesha and Skanda playing. I just stopped to admire them, Swami.
Narada, how are the three worlds?
Oh Jagannatha, with your blessings, all the three worlds are flourishing.
That is very nice to hear.
Swami, I have heard from my father that you have answers for all the questions. Can you answer our question too?
Narayana Narayana. Let me see if I can answer your question.
Swami, do you know why our father's throat is blue?
Hey, Halahaladari, your sons want to know that incident. Oh Sarveshwara, is this also your Leela? Yes, Ganesha. How can I not know? Come, both of you. Let me take you through this divine play of your father.
Okay, Swami, with great pleasure.
Mahashivaratri is a Hindu festival celebrated annually in reverence to Lord Shiva. It falls in the month of Magha. Celebrations include fasting through the day and keeping vigil through the night, chanting the name of the Lord. It is a major festival in Hinduism as it signifies Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, progressing from the darkness of ignorance to the light of wisdom.
In the aftermath of Durvasa's curse, the Devas, hand in hand with the Asuras, on the advice of Lord Vishnu, decided to churn the Kshira Sagara to get the nectar of immortality and regain their fortunes. Using Vasuki as the churning rope and Mount Manthara as the churning staff, as they churned, many things emerged from the ocean, and the deadliest among them was the poison, the Halahala.
Oh Lord, this is Halahala, the great poison. Even a single drop falling from it can destroy the entire world.
Please help us! We can't bear the fumes of Halahala!
Oh Mahadeva, please help us. We do not know how to handle this poison.
Don't worry, I shall drink this to protect the world.
Oh Sadashiva, it will kill you if you drink it.
For the sake of this world, I shall drink it, whatever be the consequence.
नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः।
Jagannatha, what have you done?
Oh Maheshwara, you will be remembered for this act and will be known as Neelakanta, the blue-throated one. Whoever observes this day with reverence shall be devoid of all their sins.
See, children, how your father saved the three worlds. The Hala Hala, symbolizing the negative tendencies, shows how one must tolerate it but never get consumed by it with the grace of the goddess. This is why your father's throat is blue. This day is celebrated as Mahashivaratri, depicting that Lord Shiva is the ultimate creator, protector, and the destroyer.
On Mahashivratri day, our Swami, the Shiva Shakti Swarupa, manifests the golden linga from his mouth. This linga is called the Hiranyagarbha linga, which signifies the omniscient God from whom all forms emerge and into whom all the creations merge. Once upon a time, there lived a sage named Mrikandu along with his wife Maridavati. They were childless for a long time. They prayed to Lord Shiva to bless them with a child. They prayed with utmost dedication and devotion. Being impressed by their devotion, Lord Shiva offered a boon.
Mrikandu, I am pleased with your devotion.
Oh, Parameshwara!
I shall give you a boon. Ask me anything you want.
Swami, we are childless for a long time. Please, bless us with a child.
I will bless you with the same. But tell me, do you want to have a child who will live long but will be foolish? Or a child who will be known all over the world for his knowledge and intelligence but only live for 16 years?
Oh Lord, it is better to have an intelligent child than a foolish one. Swami, please bless us a child with intelligence.
Tadastu.
Oh, Sadashiva, thank you, Swami.
We are blessed.
The Rishi got a son and he was named Markandeya. The boy grew to be intelligent. At the very young age of 5, he excelled in both the Vedas and the Shastras and was a beloved student to all his teachers. He grew up to have special devotion to Lord Shiva and often chanted his name. As Markandeya reached 16 years of age, Markandeya's parents grew sadder with each day, knowing that their son would leave them soon.
Marudavati, we are about to face the time that we have dreaded for so many years. Even the slightest thought of losing our son is hurting so deeply. How could we possibly face it? How could we prepare for it? How could we even explain it to our child? It gives me immense sorrow, Marudavati. We have been hiding the truth for a very long time. Devi, tomorrow's dawn will cost the life of Markandeya. Oh, these thoughts are killing me, Marudavati.
Nada. No mother should ever face the situation that I face. Hey Mahadeva, what a tragic situation, oh my lord. I can no longer bear this burden of hiding the pain and putting a smile every time.
Control yourself, Devi. Markandeya will come now. His tender heart will break if he sees us worried.
Father, tomorrow I'll be turning 16. This would help me render my service for you. Please bless me.
Ayushman.
Yashasvi Bhava. Yashasvi Bhava.
Mother, tell me the reason for your sorrow. Both of your eyes seems to be conveying a deep unknown fear of hiding something for quite some time. What use is this life if I could not remove your sorrow and give you few moments of happiness? Tell me, Father, tell me, this silence is killing me.
Markandeya, let me tell you something that I should have told you a long time ago. Tomorrow is the last day of your life.
Sage Mrikandu explains his birth and the boon given by Lord Shiva.
Father, now I can understand your inner torment. For all these years, I wasted my time aimlessly. My life has found a purpose now. I shall spend the rest of my lifetime in contemplation of the Lord. Father, now I have no fear of death. For my Lord, my Parameshwara will take care of me. He is the Karuna Murti who will do anything for the devotees who pleases him. I will start my prayers immediately, Father.
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्.
This is going to be an easy task. Taking the life of a 16-year-old boy.
Yes. We shall be back in Yamaloka in no time.
Hey boy, your time on this world is over. Come with us immediately.
What is happening? Why can't we grab the boy? We have to do something.
Come, Let us tell this to the master. He will finish him for good.
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान्
Stop worshipping, young boy. Your life on this world is over. I'm here to take you to another world. What? Disobedience? Let me teach this lad a lesson.
Stop, Yama! You are exceeding your limits. He has surrendered himself at my feet. How dare you touch my devotee? Offending my devotee is a greater sin than offending me. Return back if you want to keep your respect.
Oh Sutradhari, what can I do to repent for this act of mine?
As a repentance, I command you not to touch him again. I grant him the wish of everlasting life. He will be a Chiranjeevi from today. Chiranjeevi Bhava.
As you command, my lord, as you command.
My child, Markandeya, you're back.
The Lord has been compassionate and has given you back to us. We are blessed indeed.
Markandeya, thus, by his immense devotion, won over death and has remained a Chiranjeevi. Shiva is the Mahamrityunjaya. He is the Kala Kala and Kala Dita, who is beyond time and death. Markandeya surrendered himself completely to the Lord and has become the Jivan Mukta.
Our Swami has also taught us to completely surrender ourselves to Him. One who has His name on their lips can overcome fear of death and will not be a prey to Maya. In this Kali Yuga, reciting the name of the Lord is the greatest sadhana to help us cross this samsara sagara.
Narayana, Narayana. Once upon a time, to remind the world of his omnipresence, your father played a Thiruvilayadal, this time in the land of the Tamil Sangam.
Aha, அப்படியா? அது என்ன கதை? Can you please narrate that incident, Swami?
Yes, Ganesha, Kandipa. This happened in the court of Pandya, a valiant Tamil king.
Prabhu, our city has witnessed severe rainfall in the past month, and the rains are still continuing. If this situation continues, there could be more damage to the city.
Mahaprabhu, the banks of the river Vaigai are damaged due to the heavy rains. If we don't repair it immediately, It may cause severe damage to the city.
We have to act immediately, Mahaprabhu.
How serious is the issue? Can we fix it with our men?
It is very serious, Prabhu. The water has already entered the residential areas and we do not have enough men to fix this issue.
Mantri, send all our men and allot duties to all the citizens without any discrimination.
Okay, Prabhu. We shall do the same.
Ministers allot duties to all the citizens of Madurai without any discrimination of caste or age. Among those who were allotted duty was a very old woman named Vanti who sells sweet named Pittu for a living. She was an ardent devotee of Lord Chokkanada and used to offer some broken pieces of Pittu as a Naivedya to the Lord.
Oh Prabhu, I am very old and very tired. This king has given me this difficult work. What will I do, my Lord Shiva? My Chokkalinga? Son, can you help me with my part of building the barn? I am too weak to do it by myself. I shall give you some pittu in exchange.
Go aside, old lady. We all have our own part of the job to do.
And who needs your tasteless pittu?
Oh, Chokkanada, why trouble me? Why trouble this old lady? Show me a way. Please help me, Swami. I can't finish this job before the king arrives.
Amma, why are you crying? You look sad and dejected. What can I do for you? Do you want any help?
Oh, Chokka, it must be you who has sent him to help me. Yes, son, please.
Okay, Amma. But what will you give me in return?
Son, I do not have anything to give except this pit. You can eat as much as you want and finish the job for me.
Oh, again the same broken pieces of pittu?
Broken pieces? When did I give you broken pieces of pittu? Have you had my pittu before?
Okay. Give me some pittu and then I'll start working.
The worker eats the pittu like every week. After eating the pittu, he felt tired and lazy. He dozed off in the piece of land that he has accepted to repair. King Pandya and his ministers arrived to inspect the work.
Very good, Mantri. You have done a good job.
Thank you, Prabhu. It is all only by the will of Chokka.
Look there. The worker is sleeping and is not doing his duty. Senapati, ask him to wake up and do the job.
Hey you! Wake up and start your work immediately.
What is it with you?
You lazy fellow. Look, Everyone is doing their work properly. What is it with you? Dozing off? King Pandya has arrived to inspect the work.
I cannot work now. See, I just had my food. I am tired and cannot work now. I shall work later. Maybe when the king leaves.
Prabhu, he is reluctant and is refusing to work and is speaking without respect.
Is it? Bring him to me. Did you speak without respect to Senapati? What arrogance do you have to speak like that?
Prabhu, I spoke the truth only. I cannot work now as I just had my food. I am very tired.
You irresponsible fellow! I want you to do your job immediately or face my wrath.
No, Prabhu. I cannot work now.
Teach this man a lesson. Make him do his work immediately, whatever it takes.
Let me teach him a lesson, Prabhu.
What is happening? Why is everybody shouting? Hit him again. Forgive us, Swami. What a grave sin we have committed. Please have mercy.
Arise, my king. I am here in this form to teach a lesson that I am present in all the beings, be it large or small. From now on, treat everybody as you would treat me.
Our Swami also emphasizes time and again that he is present in every being, be it small or big. Isha Vasyam Idam Sarvam. He is the Atma Linga who dwells in all the being. This is the reason behind the Taraka Mantra, love all, serve all, that our Swami has given to all of us.
मेरा साई प्रसन्न होगा.
Lord Shiva is the Purusha and Devi Parvati is Prakriti. This entire cosmos is the union of these two entities. Parvati is a rebirth of Sati, who is the first consort of Shiva. She was born to King Himavan and Queen Menaka. Sage Narada once foretold her parents that she is destined to marry Parameshwara. From then on, she devoted herself to Lord Shiva.
Narayana, Narayana. Children, do you want to know how the divine marriage of Devi Parvati and your father took place?
Yes, Swami. Please tell us the story.
Your father played his Thiruvilayadal here, even to test your mother.
Oh Brahma, we cannot bear the torture of Tarakasura. Please help us.
Yes, day by day
his attitude and actions are becoming more cruel.
He has done severe penance, and I have granted him 2 boons.
Oh, Brahmadeva, you have given boons to Tarakasura? He is already strong. What were the 2 boons, Swami?
I blessed him that he will be the strongest of all my creations, and also that he can be killed only by the son of Shiva.
Then let us all go to Lord Shiva. He is doing penance in Kailash.
The Devas arrive in Kailasha to find Lord Shiva immersed in penance and Parvati helping in his chores. The Devas do not know what to do.
Oh, Parvati too is here.
Parvati? Who is she?
She is the one who is destined to marry Sarveshwara.
That is nice, but how do we make this divine marriage possible?
Tarakasura is growing stronger and stronger. We have to act immediately.
Let us send Kamadeva and he shall take care of this.
Oh Swami, I have no intention of disturbing Mahadeva and don't want to be cursed by him.
O Kamadeva, all the people of this world are suffering the wrath of Tarakasura. You have to do something.
Oh, for the sake of this world, let me take this risk and help you. Option left but to use the arrows of love and shoot him.
Kamadeva, what guts you have to disturb and play a trick on me? I will turn you to ash.
भैरवरुद्राय महारुद्राय कालरुद्राय कल्पान्तरुद्राय वीररुद्राय रुद्ररुद्राय घोररुद्राय अघोररुद्राय मार्ताण्डरुद्राय अण्डरुद्राय ब्रह्माण्डरुद्राय चण्डरुद्राय प्रचण्डरुद्राय तण्डरुद्राय शूररुद्राय वीररुद्राय भवरुद्राय भीमरुद्राय अतलरुद्राय वितलरुद्राय सुतलरुद्राय महातलरुद्राय रसातलरुद्राय तलातलरुद्राय पातालरुद्राय नमो नमः।
स्फुरत्फटामणिप्रभा कदम्ब कुङ्कुमद्रव प्रलिप्त दिग्वधूमुखे मदान्ध सिन्धुरस्फुरत्वपुत्तरीय मेदुरे मनो विनोदमद्भुतं विभत्तभूतभर्तरी रतिर्ममा जयत्प्रदा भ्रमिद्भ्रवा भ्रमद्भुजङ्गमश्वसद्विनिर्गमत्क्रमस्फुरत् करालबालहव्यवत् दिमिद्दिमिद्दिमिध्वनन्मृतं तुङ्गमङ्गला ध्वनिक्रम प्रवर्तिका प्रचण्ड ताण्डवाः शेवा अखर्व सर्वमङ्गला कलाकदम्बमञ्जरी रसप्रवाह माधुरी विजृम्भणा मधुव्रतं स्वरान्तकं पुरान्तकं भवान्तकं मकान्तकं गजान्तकान्तकान्तकं तमन्तकान्तकं भजे
Go away from here before I turn you to ash. Go back to where you came from.
No, Swami, I will not. I am the reincarnation of Sati. Don't you recognize me?
No. Go away from here before you feel my rage.
I shall not leave Shiva. I will do severe penance to get back to him.
Parvati starts her penance. Her radiance grows day by day. All the beings feel her radiance and cannot bear it. Sages tremble in fear. Her radiance heat is even felt in the Devalokas. Sages rush to Lord Parameshwara and seek his help. Shiva decides to test her resolve and plays his divine Leela.
Why are you doing severe penance? What do you want to gain?
Who are you? Why do you want to know?
I take care of the needs of sages who are doing penance.
My only intention is to marry Lord Shiva. I shall attain him at any cost.
Who? Shiva? Why are you wasting your beauty and intelligence on someone who smears ash on his body and wears tiger skin? Chacha!
Oh Brahmin, stop this nonsense. Do not speak ill of my lord.
You want to marry a man who has no abode of his own and roams in the graveyard, wearing skulls. He will not suit you in any way.
I am the reincarnation of Sati and we are incomplete without each other. He is Shiva and I am his Shakti. Go away from here. I don't want to hear anything more from you. Go away before I curse you.
Parvati.
Oh Parameshwara, you have come down for me. I am immensely grateful that you have answered my prayers.
Your devotion and determination has moved me. From now on, I am indebted to your bhakti. Parvati, you still wish to marry a man who smears ash on his body and has no abode of his own.
Oh Swami, was it your Leela? No one else other than you can perform such a Thiruvilayadam.
Yes, Parvati. I am the one who came as a Brahmin to test you. Oh Sati, I am pleased with your devotion. We shall never separate again. Shakti, I shall give half of myself to you. Shiva doesn't exist without Shakti, and Shakti doesn't exist without Shiva. From now on, together we will be portrayed as Ardhanarishwara.
தாளமேள ஜதியோடு ஆடும் என்னை ஆளவாரும் ஜெகதீஷா உனது தாழ் பணிந்து கலையோடு வாழ வரம் தாரும் தில்லை பரமேஷா தினமும் தாளமேள ஜதியோடு ஆடும் என்னை ஆளவாரும் ஜெகதீஷா உனது தாழ் பணிந்து கலையோடு வாழ வரம் தாரும் தில்லை பரமேஷா தினமும் தீம் தானன தீம் 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 ததிரணா தில்லான தஜும் ஜும் தனதிரண தீம் தீம் தனதிரண தீம் தீம் தனதிரண
See, children, how your father tested your mother's devotion and dedication towards him.
That is very nice, Swami.
Our beloved Bhagwan has taken avatar in this Kali Yuga as a Dharma Uddharaka and Veda Poshana. He is the embodiment of Shiva and Shakti. As Shiva destroyed Kama, our Lord has emerged to destroy the bad qualities within us and to spread love. In Shiva's family, each deity is associated with an animal as a Vahana. They are in harmony and in association with God. Thus, even animal nature in the presence of God becomes divine. So, where there is love, there is no hatred. In this world, we have to accommodate each other's tendencies and not be consumed by the evil. Stick to our divine nature and be connected to God through constant integrated awareness, as Bhagwan always reminded us. Jai Sai Ram.